What's up, everyone, and welcome down to another episode of The Vault. Alongside myself, I got my good man for a long time now. We were talking about that earlier. 34 years of me talking over you, huh?
That's
and
right.
You talking over me.
Exactly.
Mr. Walter Morgan, what's going on, everyone? What's going on with you?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Tell us. I haven't heard from you in a while. Talk.
Oh,
Doing
everyone staying
Look at this.
at home.
Look at this.
Little beard's getting longer.
Yeah.
It's Rip Van
I haven't seen you
Winkle.
much. I've had more interviews going on lately.
Yeah, I could see that. Less shows you've been
Less
doing.
shows because of the pandemic.
Right.
It's less guys to get in. Some
No
people
movies
are
going
reluctant
on.
to get
You
in.
can't
There's
even
no
get in a
movies.
movie
Can't even
theater.
go to the movies. I'm not going to do any more like the Netflix stuff unless something totally grabs me. And so far, nothing's really grabbed me. I can't watch. I wanted to see Tom Hanks' new movie in the theater.
Me too.
I don't want to.
Greyhound.
I don't mind seeing it on TV, but I gotta. How I have to have it, Walt. So, anyway, we've been doing this for what, about a year and a half, almost. A year and about 4 months or so. And over the time of the show, we have you guys give us comments, and we've done.
And we read them.
And we read them, and we've done many episodes of viewer comments. Today's going to be a little bit unique. And I think we should just get into it and not give too much of a premise. I'm just going to dedicate this to all the trolls
And the haters.
This is for all of you. So normally I like to retort after every comment, but I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I'm going to wait till the end. Walt's actually going to read them all and what episodes they came from. And we're just going to go with there. So what do you think?
Well, we noticed that, there's 10 positive comments and then there might be one,
Right,
but there are people that
we're
live on that.
95% good.
Right.
And we love you guys, all the good guys. There's so many of you, and we're going to name you guys because we wrote them down. There's so many that watch and are
Yes.
loyal and watch all the time. You know what I mean? And say good things and nice things. And I guess you can't please everybody. And somebody
never
recently,
can.
Somebody recently told me that if you don't have any haters, you're not doing something right. So anyway, I'm just gonna let Walt go here, and he usually reads the comments, and I normally answer them back because they're addressed to me. But today, I'm just gonna let you kind of read through them. We'll just kind of we'll talk.
And
to
you
them
got to
at the end.
realize that these people are on a computer. We didn't even know their faces. Sometimes they don't use their real names. But
What's funny is I've seen a recent post. It was something from Mike Tyson to the effect of, everybody's lost touch of respect because they can hide behind their computer instead of getting and saying to somebody's face. So, maybe what he's saying is he'll knock your ass out if you got something negative to say. But by hiding behind your computer, how convenient that is for you. So anymore, let's not get into that
that's
anymore.
fine.
What do you say? So go ahead, Walt. Go ahead, Walt.
And I only did these from the Chuck interview.
Yeah, because we
didn't
seen
go
them.
way back.
We have seen them from way back. We didn't go way back.
Last
but
month. These are
last
probably.
month just to kind of just to read them, and I hope this gives you your glory because I want you guys to know we read every single comment. It's not like this show is at a point where there's so many there's 100,000 subscribers. I think we have like 6,600 of you guys that subscribe, but maybe a couple of stragglers that come in that do not subscribe. So it's not all that many that we can't read them. So we do actually read everyone. So go ahead, Walt.
All right. R.D.
And what episode is that
Zetro.
from?
Huh?
Read the episode
It's from Chuck Billy episode, and his name is R.D. It says Zetro, the zit-faced boy, the name we called him in high school with the talk show. Okay, as long as he doesn't try to sing, LOL. And here we go from Zetro Live. Paul Newton says, favorite topic is music, not movies. Thumbs down, all in capitals. From Ted Aguilar, MJ777. Great interview. Can't wait to hear new Exodus music. I was one of the Bay Strikes Back shows. I was at one. And to be honest, I think Body Harvest was not the best choice as an opener. Todd S. Zet, I've watched a few of these, and why have a guest if you talk constantly? I mean, this is the most sensible manner, of course. Interview the guest and let them talk. You cut the guest off constantly and can't finish their own thoughts. Okay, Alameda 5. I totally agree. I love Zet, but this was a terrible interview. Did Ted ever have a chance to talk? I'm sure he did. Because he could just cut you off. Which he probably does. Anyway, Putrid Abomination. I always thought of more as two friends having a conversation. And that was his rhetorical comment to Alameda 5. So actually he thinks it was just two friends having a comment, which is the truth.
I'll get to that.
You know, Will Carroll episode. Paul Newton again. Is Will drunk or what? Sure is a slur in his speech. I don't know. Maybe he was just sick in the hospital and ICU for, a month or whatever. But, John McGlasson, get some exercise.
Okay.
You don't exercise, huh? Is that?
I know.
Mad, well, you could respond after this.
Like I said.
Mad Resta 666. Steve, I get it that you exited and all, but you shouldn't interrupt so much. Love the show, though. Okay, that's good and bad. TTT Arms 1970. Think Zet just loves to talk and get into it. He gets overly excited and wants the details. He has a great show. Keep it up, Zet. So that was another rhetorical question that he was answering. See, people do stick up for you, too, when they see these negatives.
Well, the point is again, I'll get into that when you're done.
Apple Pop. Man, these are hard to watch. With you cutting your guests off all the time, man. Let them talk. Man, we got 2 hours of you talking, huh? Eric Han, Zetro, enough about me. Let's talk about me.
I love that. That's one of my favorite comments, by the way.
Okay. As Nardar Slaxer, enthusiasm is a good thing. Constantly butting in is bad. Now from the Bobby Gustafson.
Oh, this is a good one. There was good ones on there. They're still coming up with good ones.
Joe Fafara. Does Zetro ever allow a guest to actually answer a question? Silver Black. I love this channel, but Zetro needs to let his guest freaking answer questions and talk. It always becomes about him. And Silver Black also said, completely frustrating. I can't watch it, and it's a damn shame because it's such a great show. If he would just ask a question and sit back and listen. And Unity, just what I thought. He just won't stop talking, and Bobby is such a legendary figure in thrash metal, and Steve just won't let him talk. So frustrating. I can't watch it either. Worse yet, there are a few or no interviews with Bobby. Wow, you got him in here, though, on YouTube. And
I'll touch that, too.
And he is not some nobody. His guitar riffs made Overkill big. I bet he's got a lot to say, and Steve screws it up. Igor Garcia, please let your guests respond to your questions. You're constantly interrupting them. Jason Willis, I really want to watch this, but he keeps talking and interrupts Bobby. It's borderline insulting.
Have you got your Zetro's t-shirt yet? Well, the only place to get that is greyhavenmedia.net. Go to greyhavenmedia.net right now. Get your Zetro's Toxic Vault t-shirt and your patches and your stickers and a whole bunch of other fun stuff we got there. And I have a surprise. My bust is almost ready, and we're going to be selling that real soon. greyhavenmedia.net. See you there.
I'm sure.
Bobby didn't think so.
That's what I was.
Bobby didn't think so. And by the way, just to I'll interject on this one. I got such a thank you from Bobby Gustafson for bringing him in and doing this, and the rest of the Violence guys as well. So just to let you guys know, that's
I don't think anybody else is bringing people like that in here.
Anyway, I go ahead, continue, Walt. I'll retort at the
Jack
end.
Thompson. I stopped watching at the 12-minute mark, and to be honest, I waited for a few minutes too long. He doesn't let his guests talk, kind of like watching Exodus Eddie Trunk listening to himself talk. And let's see, Dennis Helfin. Let your guests talk, Zetro. Good luck with the show. From the nosebleeds, come on, Zet, let your guest finish his answer without you interrupting every second. Damian Healy, I love Zet, and he's my favorite Exodus singer, even over Bailoff, rest in peace. However,
I love how
I do think he needs to shut
Disclaimer,
up at
huh?
times. He will ask certain questions, then immediately start talking about his own experiences with Exodus. Sometimes the guest cannot get much in because Zet is rambling too much. I've seen this happen many times on this channel. And just a few more. Cuz Katen. That's a tough call. I think he can't unless he doesn't get high, at which point he probably wouldn't enjoy doing it.
You're right.
Capnall 22. I can't believe Zetro never asked him about his Satan's Taint project. What the fuck? I guess that's Bobby's other project that he did in between Overkill and this. Agraphoric News. Awesome interview as always. Zetro should quiet down his mic a bit. It's a bit louder than Bobby's. And that's
against you, Wayne. That one's on you.
That was a comment.
That one's on you, Wayne.
And there's a long one, but I think that we shouldn't read this total long paragraph because it's probably the same thing. But there you go. I mean, that's the negatives for 1 month, all in a row.
They're all the
same.
same.
Shame on you.
I know, shame on me.
But wait a minute. That really brings me back. So for 34 years, you've been talking over me and interrupting constantly. I never
Everybody that I've ever spoke to in life. If you watch me live on stage, you see my character, the way I carry myself. That's just basically, I have to explain this to all you people.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pay for this. You get this for free. Wayne and I, who do this, and Walter, do not get paid to do this. Those little commercials that you see before the episodes start, you have to play those over. 6,600 subscribers isn't enough people to even pay for our operating costs for the show. Because I've been in the business for 34 years, I have a lot of stories and a lot of experience, and I know a lot of people. So all of you are very fortunate that I decide to bring people here to have conversations that I'm having with
friends
people,
of yours that
with friends of mine that you get to
perform.
sit in on. Okay, so when I'm talking to somebody, if I think of something really quick, I interject. This isn't a talk show. I'm not trying to be David fucking Letterman. I'm not trying to be anything. I'm not trying to be anything. I sing in a legendary heavy metal band called Exodus. I don't have to do anything else. I do this because I thought it was cool. And for the most of you people, you're the greatest. You know what I mean? Walt, I had you make a note of the people that go ahead, because I mean there's so many people we like, the guys we took to the movies,
I got you.
Everybody like that.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, we really appreciate these people. Metal for Metal.
And these are just some of them.
Claire Wilson.
Claire, we love you.
From
You know
Europe.
what I mean? You love my family. You comment on all kinds of stuff. You watch my show religiously. You would never have nothing bad to say. And anybody who knows me personally,
You're real.
I'm cool to everybody. I mean, I may talk, and that's the whole reason over or whatever, but to tell somebody to shut up. I mean, I play in one of those kind of bands where my bus doesn't get hidden under an arena. It's right on the street, and I'm very accessible. If you'd like to come
Everybody says that.
Tell me some shut up sometime. I mean, I'm the most friendliest fucking guy. I'll come off the bus and take pictures and sign with everybody. Everybody will tell that.
I remember
but
in
if you'd like to tell me,
1988.
if you'd like to tell me to shut up, that'd be fun. That would be fun. It would, and show me if you guys, instead of hiding behind your computers, got some balls. Show me you got some balls. To see me, by having Walt read the comments, shows that I don't hide from shit. I bring it forward, and I mean, I can agree with you. I've always been that way. I've always interjected. So if it's too hard for you to watch,
you also listen.
I do. How do I know all this knowledge?
All right.
Every one of these guys that come on, I know shit about them. And then to ask, what was it, Satan's Taint? Okay, I don't know every single episode of everybody's fucking life, and I don't think Satan's Taint, with all due respect to the music, didn't get all that much run, and all respect to Bobby Gustafson. So, Mr. I know everything about metal, good for you, you know what I mean? So
this isn't scripted.
This is not scripted. The monologues, the questions, like dumb questions, they're not questions. It's me asking one of my friends about something, and you guys are getting to listen into it.
What I think
you know
special
what I mean?
about this show is that you could have some guy that writes magazine articles that asks the same questions, but you've lived through it like these people, and you ask things about their childhood all the way through it.
My show doesn't go from okay, well, guys, we're out of time right now. Hence Craigless Cicero. That was an 8-part episode, 8 hours each, an hour each episode, and got into the detail. So people really got to know Craig and how Craig ticks, and that's with anybody else that I get on. And that's the way I do it.
And you will still have other people that he talked about come on and give their story.
Same thing, exactly. Everybody's story could be the same. Could be Death Angel, because I mean, I've had Will on, I've had Ted on a couple of times. It's like everybody's story is different to that. So I'm sure you're going to keep, leave your comments. I want them all, even if they're negative. You can keep telling. And honestly, if you guys are going to write in, and I'm going to give you this disclaimer now about I need to shut up or stop. This is my personality. This is what you get with Zetro's Toxic Vault. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch. I don't really care. Again, I do this because it's something cool to do. I thought, man, I got this little treasure up here of fucking knowledge, of fucking touring, and of fucking friends. How great would it be if I could bring some of them in when they're in town, or the ones that live in the Bay Area that are no longer necessarily relevant, but still have a story and still have some importance and still have an interest to some people on the Bay Area thrash scene and how it was built. And I try to get, local bands. I do all kinds of different stuff. As far as movies go, I like to fucking review movies.
And you love horror.
I've always wanted to be a horror host, hence my set in the vault. Look at the way it's set up. I love this type of shit.
Creature
I love
features,
fucking toys.
everything.
I loved creature features growing up. I mean, the host of the show is a big friend of this show, and he helps us out. And so, I'm going to be doing when the movies go back. Too bad. Don't click on those ones. I don't give a fuck. Me and Walt are still going to go do them. And we'll do another movie time with Zet again. I had a contest and 4 guys won it, and they met me.
And we had a great time that day.
That was fun. We had a blast. We went and saw
Mike
our movie.
Rucavino.
Yeah. We had a good time. EB came with us, The girl didn't make it, but
I don't think that people, when Johnny Carson, David Letterman, even Eddie Trunk, nobody tells them that they're their own show. They do it the way they want to. You do your show the way you ask the questions you want to, not what.
Right. I don't. What interests you? I don't care what interests you. With all due respect, I care what interests me. So if I have Lars Fredrickson sitting across from me, or if I have Bobby Gustafson or Phil Demmel or Chuck Billy, especially Chuck, I know him so well, I don't need to really talk to him. You guys are getting a plus when I have Chuck in here because I know everything. I mean, I grew up with Chuck, so I don't need to do that, And so it's like I do this. Again,
it's a treat.
This is a treat for all of you.
I think
and
so.
Again,
I enjoy the show.
Most of you people who watch, again, a good, probably better than 95%.
But here's some more of them.
Are great,
Celeste Altus.
Yes, Celeste, my guitar player's wife, loves the show for the store. She knows me personally, doesn't have to chime in on the show. Always writing something cool about that.
Metal Dam 78.
Yeah, Metal Adams. Yeah, he's always a Dagobah System. He's always chiming in.
Boo Rhodes from Spooky Boo Scary
Boo loves
Story.
Spooky Boo Scary Story. Thank you for always chiming in and being
Minotaur.
Cool. Yeah, Minotaur, always chiming in, always cool stuff. So, again, I don't think you're getting anywhere by you can put all the negative comments you want. You can probably gonna go, quit crying. I'm not crying. I don't have to cry. I live a fucking great life. You have no clue. And maybe that's why you're jealous. I don't know. I have a really good life. I have good friends. I have a great family. I got nothing negative going on in my life. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do drugs other than smoke the fucking green. I got it going on.
I think that other band members are watching you interview other band members.
Better? I think I look better.
Yeah, you exercise every day.
Every fucking day.
I know that.
So it's like, I don't care what you guys do. So,
but I like I just said, I think other band members are watching other band members because it interests them to see what they're going to say.
I get so many people, other band members from other bands calling me going, I want to do the Vault, Zetro. It's like, okay. The thing is, we don't do the Vault remote. We do it here. where I film it, and when you're coming through town, and since there's no concerts going on right now, I've kind of picked through. My guests have all been Bay Area people, but I had a couple of guests lined up that all you haters would have loved. It would have been great, and I'm not going to tell who, but it would have been the best one yet. And I've just got to wait till COVID. He's agreed to do it. It's going to be so much fun. And so, I mean, I wanted to do this episode because I really, I do read them. And it's like, I always told my kids when we started Hatred, I said, I remember Nicholas and Cody getting pissed off because somebody said something like, they're just living on their dad's coattails, and boo, they got, fuck this guy. And they started getting mad. And I go, you know what? I'm going to tell you something, son. Don't read the bad comments. But with that being said, don't read the good comments either. Do not or if you're going to don't follow into one or the other. So I can read them and laugh at them. This to me is a joke. I'm like, oh, I better stop interrupting so people don't watch my show. I'm going to interrupt more now. That's what I think. So don't watch it.
That's what I do.
Don't put on. See, look, Walter just wild. This is how we are. This is how it's been for years. You don't even know. So anybody like, especially Filthy or anybody I got on that are my friends that have been here, I'm going to fucking retard. Derek Ramirez, fucking Mike Ronchetti. These are guys that I know forever. You know what I mean? I'm going to go, what about that time when they're talking? I don't give a shit. It's a conversation that
you had that high school coming. The high school's around the corner here. You've been going to all your life.
That's right.
That's live right next to it. Still here.
I know.
And what is that guy doing that he could comment about you, or make fun? Are we still in high school here?
I know.
But,
yeah,
I was
that
funny.
One zit face guy who now I have a talk
you
show.
Had
as
zits?
Long as I think so. Yeah,
oh my
I did.
God.
Yeah, of course. Come on, I'm 56 now. That
I
was
still
a long
get
time
zits.
ago. Everybody does. And I don't. Again, and as long as he tries not to sing, laugh out loud. Wow, I don't know. I tries not to sing. I'd say after 34 years. Can't talk shit about that one, huh?
Oh, your voice is irritating.
Yeah, it sure is. It's so irritating. I make a living off of it. So, it is what it is. So anyway.
Keep them coming.
Keep them coming. I don't care if you want to do it, read them. And we may even do, in about a year's time from now, we may even do another negative comments. Because, that's fine. It's part of it. And that's cool. I guess, like I said, I'm not doing something right.
Hey, there's always going to be people like that. If you read blabbermouth comments, it's the same
that's
thing.
another thing. I really hate that. And this is another part. Metal is such a close-knit community. We're almost a fraternity. Why does there got to be infighting? Why can't we all stick this together? If you don't like one faction of metal, because not every faction of metal is my favorite. But I'll tell you what, if it came down to a fight between metal and country or metal and rap, I'm going to be on the metal side fighting. Do you understand? Because I am metal. I don't give a fuck if it's hair metal or fucking death metal or black metal or grindcore or whatever. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's fucking metal, and I'm metal, and that's what I stick up for.
And if one genre opens it up a little more,
who cares?
It's good for all metal.
It's good for metal. Metal is metal, and we only have each other because there's no medium out there other than shit like my show and stuff that are dedicating to talking to a guest. You had that metal show, and what? You had a 45-minute talk show to talk to 3 people. Right. What are you going to get out of that? Not me. I keep the guest in the seat until I've interrupted him so many times, it's time to leave.
It could be 2 hours, even though you're interrupting him.
Exactly.
He still gets to say what he wants to say.
That's right. Exactly. So I don't care.
There.
So anyway, we're going to take a break right now. And then when Walter and I come back, we got some gifts on the vault, and we're going to go positive. This is a 2-segment episode, and we're going to go positive, and we are going to talk about. And there's got some gifts, and we want to open them. We got some.
It's going to be fun.
We got some postcards here that I've actually had them displayed, but I never got a chance to read them, and I want to read them because again, when you guys send us stuff, we totally love it. Okay,
and we're listening.
And so when we come back, we're going to give you that P.O. box, and we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about only good stuff and happy stuff from then. That was the only negative you get out of the vault from here on out. Because again, we don't talk politics or religion on the vault. We don't like to do that. We like to have a good time here, and we don't like any distractions about that kind of stuff.
We'll take a Death Wish coffee break.
We can take a Death Wish coffee break. We'll be right back. Would you like to send a message from me to your lover, to somebody you hate, a wedding greeting, birthday, you want to break up with somebody? I could do that all for you. Go to Cameo.com, request Steve Zetro Souza, and I can do some of that tomfoolery for you. Remember, you can get your own message from me, Cameo.com. And we're back, and we're gonna.
On a happier note,
Yeah, we're not even gonna talk. That segment's over. On moving forward, we set up a PO box about 6-7 months ago, Wayne, maybe longer, and a lot of you guys have been sending us cards and stuff and toys for the set, and we love them. We actually have some packages here that I don't open. I wait to open them when I see you guys. I don't go and open them. Go, wow, look what I got. I want to be surprised along with everybody right there. So since I had Walt in here today,
unedited, unopened.
This is unedited and unopened. So go ahead, take the first package.
And this is a moron disclaimer for myself. If I mispronounce your name, it's not my fault.
That's kind of a
It's
tough
your
one,
fault.
though. It's actually a tough one, though, but let's see if you did some
This
justice.
is
Walt.
James Hebebrand
I think that's right. I read it.
from Oceanside, California, and he sent a priority package.
We love priority packages. Maybe it's a shirt that says, "Quit interrupting, Zetro. Shut the fuck up." I'm sorry. I went back to that segment. I said I wasn't going to.
I'm sure this is very nice.
They all are. You fans are great.
And letter and sticker enclosed. And here
Okay.
you can unveil
Okay,
that.
but you got to do the letter.
Sure. Well, you unveil that.
Looks like it's shirts for everybody for some reason.
Ah, it's a band.
Oh,
Go ahead. You can say what it says.
Hebebrand.
I'm currently working on a new music that is heavier and faster.
We love heavy and fast.
Just needs lyrics and vocals. Oh,
Busy
boy.
right now, bro. I got new Exodus coming up in a couple of weeks, so.
And he said the vault is awesome. And here's a little present for you.
Thank you.
And
Looks
that's
like
very
for all the
nice.
guys, huh? Looks like it. I love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Again, I don't expect anything from anybody. When somebody, we do this show and somebody sends you something, it's like fucking cool. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I don't know, Christmas a little bit. And so, we love that kind of shit. Here you go. Sticker from my old band. Uptrodden Cynic. Wow.
If it's metal,
If it's metal, we'll
you
take
endorse
it.
it.
We'll take it. Thank you so much. Thanks, James.
And
We'll be
here we
wearing
got
these.
Elizabeth Martin.
You didn't screw that name up, Walt. You did that really well. Like that, he did
I
that.
might
really-
have, man. I might have.
Elizabeth Martin. You do have a flat knife. Didn't you have a X-Acto knife there?
Yeah, this is
you get
better.
rid of it? Is
I
it
do
better?
this
Okay.
at home all the
You would
time.
know.
Oh, bubble wrapped. It looks like some toys and a postcard
God, I love the kid.
and a sticker.
Cool. That stuff goes on.
Here you go, and a coin.
Wow.
Let's see what it is. I'll try to get this out. Hi, Zetro. I'm a big fan of the band and your show. My family and I stationed in Belgium, and you love Belgium.
Belgian flag along with the.
And I got to see the Barrier Strikes Back tour. It was epic. I know you collect some toys, so I'm sending you some of this Funko Pop and military coin of where I'm stationed at. Keep on thrashing. Exodus rules. Elizabeth. And you know about these military coins. They have them for every battalion or whatever you're stationed at, or the Pentagon, and they're different ones. So it's real special. They pass these coins around. Ward Quayle.
Yeah, Ward gives me.
Right.
Do I have them up here? I do have some coins I had from the Pentagon here, but
Very cool.
This is a cool little case. We're gonna hang this
You'll
stuff.
put it up, and
the
it
wall.
has the
We-
German and American flag.
No, that's Belgian.
It's a Belgian flag, right?
They almost have the same colors.
Yeah.
It's doing.
Very good.
That's very cool. What was it? Open that up, Walt. See what it is.
That was a nice gesture. You could show them this in the meantime.
Yep.
A little,
By EMP, they're big in Europe, definitely. Oh yeah. Funko, Eddie from Iron Maiden. I don't even know if I want to take that out of the box. Okay, so this is coming here. I'm gonna put it over by you for now, Walt. But this is gonna find.
oh, you can put it right. Let's put it right here while this
That's
show's
fine.
on.
Yeah. Yep, we can do that. We can put that right there. Thank you so much, and it was fun. That was actually the last show of the tour. After that, we we came home. There was no more tour. Hanover was the next show and then canceled, but they canceled that. So you actually got to see the last show. So hopefully we'll be back over there again. Thank you for being such a great fan. Thank you for the toys. I love toys.
All right.
I love toys. That icon's going to be going up there. I keep pointing. I don't know if he's doing it, but the P.O. box is there. So it should be like a telethon number, Wayne. It should, you just, during this segment, I want it flashing constantly. Well, I want toys piled this high when we could do a whole episode for an hour on this shit. Kidding me?
All right.
Shirts, whatever.
From Pacifica, Michaelia Giles. I think that's how to pronounce it. And it's fragile.
It's fragile. It's French. It's fragile. Everybody says that. If you've seen the Christmas story, I just stole that. Talk, Walt, so I can talk over you. I haven't been talking over you much on this episode. The haters are not going to be happy. Uh-oh. No way.
Here you go. Hold
You're
that.
the best. Okay. You're going to read that because this is absolutely amazing.
Is this some fan art?
This is fan art, and I appreciate this shit. I know you guys have seen me. Anytime you caricature me, it is great. And this is great. I love having my band there. But
While you're showing that,
but I think, go ahead and read it.
hey Zet, my name is Michaelia, and I'm 23 years old from the Bay Area. I love rock and roll and heavy thrash metal. I'm also the daughter of Mike for Metal,
I was going to say, how did we get two fans of Pacifica? Because I know that he's from Pacifica.
who gave you the Planet of the Apes action figure a while back. I met
he
you
was
at
at the
Slim's
movie.
in San
Yes,
Francisco
that's
when
right.
Death Angel played.
Right.
Their last Christmas show. You absolutely rock, Zetro. My dad and I love your show, and I know that makes you feel good.
I'm glad you guys love my show.
And she did some
This is
artwork for you.
This is just...
One is the classic Exodus logo, and the other one I wanted to do a special drawing with your show and logo and cartoon
looking
versions
like
of
right
you
now
and
for
Walt.
one real
Uh-oh,
estate
no.
for it.
Are you kidding me? There's a
at that.
cartoon.
Yes.
Really?
Look at that. Isn't that great?
It looks like me. I can't believe
I know.
it. Wow.
Isn't that great?
I'm honored.
Isn't that when people do me? Look at that, Walt. When people do me
It's
as
incredible.
a cartoon, like I know Elias Thrash from Brazil, he does the South Park kind of stuff. I love that shit. I just fucking love it. I love to be... I don't know. For me, it's the whole, baseball card animation kind of thing makes me feel like it's immortal forever. So that is so great. Yes,
She wrote you a long letter here that you're going to have to read, but there's some pictures that are enclosed, some copies of pictures, and all Exodus and thing. And,
Look at
it
you
was
guys-
a
look at you
surprise.
guys locked down.
We have the doors to Ruthie's. It was an exciting adventure obtaining them. I did it for all of us.
Really? Yeah,
These
just
are
read
Bay
the whole
Area
letter.
landmarks. I want to share the love with all our fellow thrash fans who revere the legendary Ruthie's Inn and its history. We'll be putting the pics on social media soon, and if you want the doors in the vault for an episode, just let me know.
Where are we going to put them?
Oh, here's the door. She actually sent us some copies of pictures of the door, the legendary club, where it all started for most bands.
Well, actually, Wayne has been talking about going right there.
Oh, that's the door. I guess they took it off and they...
Wow. It's got all the stickers on the back.
Yep. So that could be a
Yeah, Wayne
bathroom
keeps
door.
talking about us actually doing a remote episode of The Vault where we go to Ruthie's and just set up a table right in front of there. And
Or we could do
talk
the
about
old
it.
Waldorf also.
yeah, but Ruthie's was basically thrash metal. You know that, Walt.
I get you.
Yeah.
And we
Thank
really
you,
appreciate
Michaela.
it.
Thank you so much. This is great stuff. Everything is just
Wow.
great. Look at that. It's cool. I love that stuff, Walt. I live for it.
Okay. Now we got this sucker, huh?
What's that? One more?
One more priority.
One more. And then we actually have a couple of
postcards.
that we want to read. Definitely.
All right, so before we get carried away here, this is from Robert Simpson.
And where's Robert from?
He is from Brentwood, California, another local guy.
Local guy.
And I
Okay,
can
that's
tell,
cool. I can take it.
Hold that.
And I will.
Let's get rid of
Ooh,
this.
I think I see
and this.
toys.
I think it is.
I think I see toys. God damn you.
Careful.
More toys.
And unveil that one.
Okay, well, I see bats already on this one, so I'm already excited on this one. But they're kind of taped.
Yeah, don't
Cut that tape, Walt. See the tape? Cut that tape. Oh, no, I got it.
Okay.
I don't want to fuck the figurine up.
There's more than a few in here, and I think I got a message from Robert. He wanted to make sure you got these, and I didn't have a answer for him that I could put, but here it is, getting it open live.
Wow. Look at that.
And some.
Okay, I have these stands, so if they don't stand up, I have these stands in my house that let them stand up, and it's for my figurines because I have so many. Go ahead and open them, Walt. Let's see what they got. There's so many of them. We're opening gifts on the vault. That's why we could.
This is from June 30th.
The episodes could take
so
about
he
as
sent these.
as long as they want, and so we don't care. Look at that. That's hot. Yeah, this is what we need. Eye candy everywhere.
Well, you're gonna fill this up
That's sick.
with this.
That's sick. Look at that, peoples.
Well, they did get here safely because sometimes that's.
They
a
got here
concern, too.
safely. Thank you so much.
And here, oh, you'll love that one.
I love them all. Oh, yeah. After my own heart, Frankie. That's some fucking badass shit.
Ah.
Look at that. Wow.
Would you know what that is?
I don't think so. Yes,
Yes,
that's the.
I knew you would.
That's fucking the strain. That is the bad.
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
the strain. Yes, it is. I love that. I love that show too.
Ooh, this is a nice one. Here, I'll let you do that one.
Guillermo del Toro.
Great director.
Wow. That is awesome. Look at that, people. I'm very fortunate that I have such great 4 killer fans that send me stuff. So, damn, Walt, some of this other stuff may have to come down.
Well,
Yeah. Look at that. The sword. Oh, that's so awesome.
that is awesome. What's that from?
That's this. I don't know. Probably from.
Spawn?
I can't tell. What's it
Just
say?
guessing.
What's it say on the knife?
Let's see.
On the sword. A knife. It's not a knife.
Well, I think it's written in Klingon.
Maybe that's what it is.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. Yeah, it's not really. It's evil. Let me see if I can get something on the bottom here. No, but you'll research this.
Of course I will.
It's
not
neat. I love it.
It's all great.
And then we have some pictures. Let me see what he says.
Yep. Read his letter.
How the heck are you? I'm a big fan of the vault and your vocals. I was
Thank
born in 1963. You must be your age.
He's a year older than me,
Okay.
actually. So, yeah, we're right in the same pocket,
Raised
brother.
in Pleasanton. Graduated Amador 83. From what I remember, cut every English class to get stoned my
Good.
senior year. I can't say enough how awesome it was to be the age I was in the 80s.
I
The
agree.
music scene in
I
the Barry
agree.
was off the charts.
I'm telling you.
I now live in Brentwood, near Oakley. Not SoCal, LOL.
Oh, I know where Brent. Believe me, I know.
To show appreciation, I sent you a few gifts to decorate
And we will.
or do with what you please.
No, we will decorate. I want you guys, when you watch the show and you send me the toys, you get to see them on the vault. Even the I find places for the postcards and everything
Okay.
else. It's you know.
In my spare time, I love painting busts and horror figures. I have a huge collection. I painted the Batman, the Joker, Frankenstein bust included in the box for you. So he painted all.
he
That must
painted
take a
that
long
stuff.
time to do that.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy
tedious
shit.
work.
That is just crazy.
I was lucky enough to attend Death Angel's album release party for Humicide in
I was there.
Oakland. Yeah, we
I
were
was
there. We were
Yeah,
both
that's
there.
right. We were there.
And to top
That's
that great
great.
day
Look at
off, I got
Frankie.
to meet
That is
you.
fucking great, man.
I don't like bothering people for pictures, but I had to ask you, and you were such a great, polite dude. I'm sure you interrupted him a few times.
I did. I probably interrupted him. Huh?
Even chatted some. Wow, how cool. For sure. I
Again,
won't forget.
This is how I roll. Now I'm
I'm
going to
a
interrupt
big fan
you.
of The Vault, Exodus, Hate Street, ACDZ, and the Bay Area thrash music scene. Temple of the Dam is one of my all-time top metal albums, and I love that album as your comeback album.
Telling you, I was told
It's my favorite.
A lot of
too.
people think it's the best comeback album ever for a band that's
I can
been
agree
gone
with this.
10 years. So.
Yeah. Andy Sneap produced it, if I remember, and I'm a huge Priest fan.
Yes.
Did you get to see?
Oh yeah,
Andy?
of course.
Huh?
Come on.
Okay, well,
he's doing the new Exodus. Dandy's doing the new Exodus.
Thanks for Andy. Anyway, I hope all this virus clears up and we get some see some shows soon. And a big shout out and thank you for what you do. Makes me getting through the day easier.
I'm glad.
And then
I'm glad.
I included some photos of my paintings. I hope it's okay. I don't share my work and thought maybe you would appreciate it. And also included some pictures from the DA release party and one killer show at the Ace of Spades with Hatriot and Testament. I was there. Your sons were there. And stay healthy. Keep the metal juices flowing.
There's a huge
Bob Simpson. Bob.
Thanks, Bob. There's me and you from the record release party. There's a huge stack of pictures. I will go through them and definitely check out. Like I said, I read all the comments. I go there. We have a couple of more postcards, don't we, Walt?
I thought I'd let you read that one.
Okay.
Because it's from England.
What? I can't do that without, man. Where are they at? I don't see the glasses. Yeah, that's right, people. There's a reason why the show is unscripted, because I don't choose to wear glasses all the time. So here we go. And this is from Liz and Carl. Best fish and chips, Excuse the writing. Managed to bugger up me hand last week. Hope you and your family stay safe. Fingers crossed that the band will be back together recording ASAP. Well, I had to do that in English voice because it's fun. And I love fish and chips while I'm over there, believe me. Everybody knows we're in September. It starts. The songs are there. There was an email that went through all of us this morning just to keep you updated that about, kind of the schedule and how it's going to be approached and how we're going to do it. It's going to be a very comfortable atmosphere, but it's
I keep you informed too, Steve, because I send you the messages.
Well, I'm going to let you guys know something. Walt seems to know what's going on with Exodus before I know. So
I just watch Gary's Instagram and then I send you the picture.
I'm like, so I didn't even know we had song titles until you sent me that. So anyway, those are not. I did some research.
Those were pretty funny.
They're not the actual song titles,
but they are very funny.
But they are songs.
That's Gary Holt's wit and humor.
White Snake on Meth.
Oh, I love that.
I want him to keep that one. So, anyways.
Anyway, so we did get some postcards and some more, and these are all from the same person, and they're very cool.
Who are they from?
They are from. You
don't have to read them, but at least read them for who they're from.
All right, the Iron Duke.
Iron Duke. Show them. And what is it? What are they of? Classic horror, right?
Yes,
show everybody.
And the Old Dark House.
One of my favorite movies. One of my favorite. It's so creepy. Of course, Karloff's in it. Very creepy movie.
The Invisible Man.
Claude Rains, one of my favorites. Always, will always be. Love the remake with the girl recently with Elizabeth Moss. It was fucking awesome.
Murders in the Rue Morgue.
Another one of my favorite ones. Another one of my favorites. Definitely classic
and Iron Maiden did a song on that, huh?
Yeah, that's because it's classic horror. So these were hanging up. I will be definitely putting them back.
Iron Dukes from the UK, Manchester and Nottingham were destroyed. He saw that.
Yeah, he did see that, huh?
Mm-hmm. And I have a question for you. When you play to cities like, go back to Italy this next time, do they get a special show, an extra song, or extra enthusiasm? What do they get?
There's always, nowadays, there's always extra enthusiasm. But it's not like we're not unaware of these places, that we had to cancel on. We've been to Hanover many times. We don't do a lot of dates in Italy, so I felt really bad for that show. So any of you fans watching watching this in Italy, we'll definitely give you a great show. And me, I'm always, like I said, very approachable. It's not like I hide on the buses or I hide if you come by.
From 1988, you were never hiding. You were bringing kids to your hotel room. I remember that. The band wasn't even around, and you bring all of them up, and you're drinking beer.
We hang out with the fans. Why? Because the fans are the real deal. They love the music, and I'm a fan. I'm still the biggest fan, Walt, like you are. I still pay for concerts and still pay for T-shirts. I don't care. I put back into the economy of it all because I'm part of it, and that's what I get out of it. If I know one of my friends come over, and my band friends come to town, I buy their shirt to support the band. You know what I mean? But hey man, why don't you tell me how to get you on the guest list? Is because I wanted to support the show and buy tickets. If it's sold out, then you'll hear from me. Other than that, I'll support the show. That's what, like I said, this is a small fraternity. Metal is a small fraternity if you think about it. It's not a lot. It doesn't get the attention that every other form of music gets. So we need each other, and that's when it comes down to this. That's why when I see things like this and younger fans especially making cool stuff like this for the show. I mean, even the little cartoon promo that the guy did for us, Wayne, in the beginning of season 2, that kind of stuff I dig. So keep it coming. And he's going to pour this up. Now we have one more shout out, don't we, Walt? Where's my shout out? And this is for my boy Sebastian. He has his own YouTube channel. And he doesn't have that many people that come in. And I told him, because this is how I am. And you want me to do a shout out or something, you get a hold of me. If you know me, I'll do that kind of stuff. So Wayne's going to put up his graphic right now because I don't know where he's going to put it.
Hold on, I got one more toy.
Wait a minute. I didn't even get to see all the toys.
No. It was hidden.
See, he just interrupted me. I was just doing it.
That's badass.
And he was interrupting me because he said the Joker. And I was like, wait a minute.
Well, yeah, where's the Joker?
Look at that. There's the Joker. See,
hand painted.
And it's mine. All mine.
And I have to say a special thanks for the cartoon figure myself. I've never been done in cartoons. It's my first time ever. My likeliness.
I like it. That's called caricature.
Oh, I love it. I'm going to put that on Facebook.
Okay. Now, where were we before you interrupted me? See, we interrupt each other. But we get back on track. You know why? Because I don't have to go, whoa, we're running out of time. And it's been enough for this week's on Zetro Talking Vault. Catch us next week. Well, I'll ask real more stupid questions and then move on to another guest. So
that's another minute longer.
Exactly. So go ahead. This is for my boy Sebastian. And he doesn't have that many subscribers on his YouTube channel, but I want you to go there. Wayne, throw that graphic up again and read out his work.
Kinda 434R.
Kinda. Is it kinda? It's kinda F34R. And that's for my boy Sebastian. So go check out his YouTube channel because that's my guy.
Kinda F34R.
Yeah, he's going to put the thing up here so you can see it. So I think that takes care of everything today.
That was good.
Who
doesn't like opening presents?
I love opening presents. I think I like segment 2 much better than segment 1 today. But I did have fun with segment 1 because that's part of it. I want you people to know that I'm not, I get it.
But you're a positive person.
I'll always be positive. The glass is half full, not never half empty. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it is. And through all the things that I've seen in my 56 years of being on here, and I've been all around the world, I've seen a lot of things. And this show's to share them all. We don't always get musical guys in here. We get people that, make cakes and people that do toys and whatever. It's just whatever excites me, and you can either watch or not watch. You don't have to. But if you are watching, please subscribe to our channel. Watch this on your big screen. Don't you think it looks better on TV?
I do at home, yeah. My
but
smart TV.
If you're at work and you get a break and you have to go on the shitter or something, you got 5 minutes, you can always throw it on your phone. And, remember to share this. And just keep watching because I'm going to be
You got some good shows coming up.
So many episodes I have so many more people I have to interrupt. So just either get used to it or go fuck yourself. One of the two. I really don't care. Is that about it, Walt?
Horns up, fuckers.
Horns up, fuckers. I love that.
I love this artwork.
I do. I know. I can see that. Thank you guys so much. Me and Walt will see you next time on Zetro Talks Vault.